You ever think that black people might wish that there never were any white people? That it was all black people, so they didn't have to deal with all of the racial problems that come from having two different types of people on the earth with different cultures and different, looking different, so they're easy to identify. I mean, the whole thing. And black people could imagine a world where every person was black and those problems would just go away. And of course you can. You can see that easily. And the reverse is also true. You can imagine that white people wish there weren't any black people, and then they wouldn't have to deal with the problems of race either, because both sides have problems that they have to deal with to try to make this thing work. And then it's true with Asians and Arabic, everyone of different races all over the globe. Now that we've become global, we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do together. How are we going to either merge all these cultures into one or kill everyone until one culture lives and is dominant? And we've tried that kind of thing, like the Germanys and the Holocaust. They tried to just wipe all the Jews out so they didn't have to deal with Jewish culture living inside of German culture. Because you can see, just like black culture living inside of white culture, it causes a lot of problems. And if it would just go away, then you would have a homogeneous society, or a homogeneous, might be homogeneous, I can't remember. But everybody, and it's shown throughout history that if everyone's the same race, everybody gets along a lot better. Plus, I've lived in all white areas that were just so peaceful, and it's still prevalent today, and that's true. And so, and there's no, everybody thinks there's this morality, but everyone has a different idea of morality. Even within religions, there's 1,000 different sects of every damn religion. No one has the idea as to what we should do handed down from God, whether we should all fight each other to the death, because fighting is a very big part of being on this earth. But animals fight each other. We have been killing each other forever since we were here. Or learning to try to get along, because we do that too. And what is the result? What is going to happen? If we turn into the Holocaust, then we're going to be those people. And if we learn to get along and learn to reach across cultures and merge our cultures and intermarry, then we're going to become that person. That's who we're going to be. That's the consciousness that we're going to take on into the galaxy. Or we're going to take on, the one just full of hate and anger and fixes its problems, in a very primitive way. So we have to make that decision. And you can imagine the brutality of, Hitler's Germany exterminating the Jews, and just the total unbelievable brutality of that. Well, coming together and learning different cultures and intermarrying, that is going to be fraught with some very, very hard problems. You don't get over, it's not that easy, or it wouldn't be a choice. Doing all of that hard work is going to require us to elevate our consciousness to a new place, and that is a very painful thing to do. But those are our choices, and I think that the choice is clear, that we're going to have to come together. And I am not excited about the pain that that's going to cause, but I'm less excited about the pain that fighting each other until somebody becomes victorious is. I'm not happy about. That's even worse, because that's not what I want human consciousness to be.